think you are playing your part as Kenyan citizens and also as patriotic citizens of our nation. In matters of sports, we did make a deliberate decision that because Kenya has demonstrated talent and expertise in sports, it is necessary for us as a nation to provide the necessary support in infrastructure and other support to make sure that our talents, our understanding is harnessed, not just for the benefit of the sportsmen and women, but for us as a nation as well. It is the reason why I took the decision in 2023 that the sports fund is not going to serve any other purpose but just to support our sports. It had been spread all over the place in many other things, in many other areas. We've now consolidated the place for the sports fund to make sure that it is dedicated to making sure that we support sports, we support sports infrastructure, we provide incentives for our sportsmen and women, we provide rewards to those who do well in all the fields, and shortly we will be awarding the various teams and individuals according to the CS for sports. We will be rewarding them in the coming weeks so that we can appreciate their contribution to development of sports talent and being brand ambassadors. Every time our national anthem is in cities across the world, Kenya is brought to the focus in a very positive way. And that does not just happen. It happens because somebody, some sportsman, some sportswoman has dedicated time. They have sacrificed to train and to work very hard for them to achieve what they achieve. In their achievement, as a nation, we share because they brand our nation positively. So they are truly our heroes as a nation. So I want to say to the policemen and women in the sporting field, we will continue as a government to support sports as I committed in 2023. We will continue to develop infrastructure for sports across Kenya. Salim Puria and team know that we have already agreed to build 37 sports academies across the nation. And hopefully by next year we should have completed the 37 sports academies. At the moment, I have also given very clear direction that we improve on as many of our sports facilities and stadia in Kenya as possible. We just concluded the stadium in Goma. We've just taken over the stadium in Kakamega. I have given instructions that we take over the stadium in Siaya. In Kisumu, we are now working on a new stadium. In Bomet, we are working on a new stadium. In Kapatet, we are working on a new stadium. In Kapsabet, Eldoret, in Kamarin, in Ruringu, in Olkalao. We are all working on new stadia, including in Maua and Meru. And shortly, we will be handing over the stadium both in Chuka and in Meru for management, as we make sure that we consolidate as much sports infrastructure as we can, so that we can avail opportunities for training, opportunities for excellence of our sportsmen and women, and of course, the improvements in Moi Kasarani Stadium are on course. improvements in Nyayo Stadium course, and we are working on the other supporting facilities, including the police stadium in South Sea. And I have told Salim here that even after the sports, the Chan sports, we will continue to invest in your sports stadium, because we believe that if we make that facility better, you will take it to the next level. We promise the country again that we are building the first largest football stadium here, and we intend that that stadium will be complete by December this year. It will be among the largest sports facilities for football in our region. Football only stadium. So I am sure that this will give our sportsmen and women the energy and the motivation for them to take football to the next level. And you can count on my support in the space around sports, and we will continue to dedicate the resources to make sure that we build the infrastructure that will support the great talent that we have as a nation in sports. Secondly, to our policemen and women, I want to say that as president, I am very proud of what our security agencies have been able to do to secure our nation, to secure our properties, and to make sure that our families can sleep in peace. And it is the reason why among my first assignments as president was to look at the terms of service and the monuments of our policemen, of our prisons, NYS, and serving police security officers in that space. We are making steady progress in improving the terms of service for our policemen and women, including all the other security agencies in prison, the NYS, and the other sectors. And it is also the reason why I have taken the firm position that we must look after our policemen and women as they look after our families and our properties and securing our nation. It is the reason why even our housing program, I announced the other day that we are going to dedicate at least 20% of those housing programs to our policemen and our security men, our security agencies. Why? Because for a very long time, our policemen and women served and lived in very deplorable and dehumanizing conditions. That is why we are now building additional facilities, more houses for our policemen and women, and giving them an opportunity to own homes like all other citizens. I will continue to make sure that every security officer, every who puts their lives on the line for our nation, so that our families can be safe, so that our properties can be safe, and so that our nation can be safe, I will make sure that this nation stands by them and supports them. And I say this without fear of anything, because without peace and security, without stability, we don't have a nation. It is just a thing. And as Kenyans, we must be clear on how we live, and where we live, and how we take care of it. President, that without peace, without security, without stability, we don't have it. The people who put their lives on the line to make sure that our families are safe, that our properties and nation is safe and stable, are our security agencies. As they put their lives on the line, we as a nation will support them. This administration will stand by them so that they can discharge their responsibilities within the law and make sure that our nation is safe. For the people who want to undermine, try to intimidate our agencies, I am telling them our security men and women deserve every support that we can muster for them to secure our nation. And we must work with them. And therefore, to every police officer, the constable, the man on the beat, I give you my assurance that the government of Kenya will support you, will stand by you as we secure our nation and as we secure our country and keep our families safe and communities safe. I ask of every citizen and every